Hey guys, welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about how secularism has completely destroyed our world today. Ever since the early 2010s, the rise of atheism began to be felt with very strong critics of religion promoting it. Those critics are called the Four Horsemen of Atheism, and they are Richard Dawkins, Sam Harris, Daniel Dennett, and Christopher Hitchens, who passed away not too long ago from cancer. These four were absolutely pivotal when it comes to promoting a completely secular society, which is free from religion and where reason reigns supreme. But there were a lot of problems they didn't anticipate. For example, ever since atheism has become on the rise in our society, people have become more depressed, more anxious, and reporting less fulfillment and meaning in life. What religion used to provide is now supposedly being provided by atheism. At least that's what atheists are claiming. But in reality, all that was provided is a cold darkness in which you cannot warm yourself up. Objective meaning has become replaced with subjective meaning, and you were free, in a sense, to be who you are. But the problem is, no one knows who they are. Secularism didn't provide an answer to that. Another way secularism ruined our society is by taking out the importance of objective moral values. Atheists argue that morality is subjective. What's true for you is true for you, and what's true for me is true for me. Objective reality is just simply an illusion. Even if there is such a thing as objective reality, they say, it's certainly not from God, but from human reason. But that's contradictory, because if human reason is objective, then on what basis is it objective? At least based from the secular perspective. And if humans are so reasonable, why were so many people unalived in the early 20th century under brutal atheistic regimes in Europe, Asia, and Latin America? The last way secularism has destroyed our society is by robbing us of our sense of community. Since secularism hyperemphasizes on the importance of individual autonomy and freedom, this naturally led to an increase in narcissistic tendencies among people. Today, there's an increase in selfishness and self-gain, even at the cost of others. A lot of people try to blame this on capitalism, which is not perfect, obviously, but that's a topic for another day. But in reality, the bigger culprit here is secularism. Religion provided a sense of community and cohesion, and secularism completely dismantled that and made people into cynical, calculating, untrusting individuals who will do anything and everything purely for self-gain. So now that we know the problems secularism has brought to our society, what can we do about it? Well, we can start by believing in objective moral values. Without this belief, people will be free to do whatever they want, and we would be hypocritical to judge them for it, even if those people did something completely immoral. Another thing would be to bring back the sense of community. This doesn't mean that we all become best friends, but to sow trust among people in order for them to work together instead of against each other. The last thing we can do is to practice humility. When you feel that you are a god, the only person who is responsible for yourself with no transcendent form of accountability, you're more likely to be arrogant and take advantage of others for your own gain. You're also more likely to believe in the survival of the fittest philosophy, something that Darwin popularized and the Nazis used in order to exterminate innocent people. Religious people aren't perfect, so we also have to work on ourselves. But it's obviously clear that secularism has only made things worse. This is why we need to get back to searching for that transcendent connection, which I believe is God Himself, through the person of Jesus of Nazareth, and conform to His image in order for us to make our and others' lives better. So that's it for this video. If you like this content, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and share to get notified about more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.